Hey ladies, how's it going? Today we gotta talk about graffiti. Now graffiti is about as punk rock can get. Now I am very much aware that graffiti falls into one of the tenets of hip hop, but I would argue that it is just as punk as it is hip hop. There's a little bit more artistry on the hip-hop side of things, and I think today's story falls more in line with the punk rock ethos of graffiti. Today we're talking about the story of Penis Man. My name is Dan Frampton. I'm gonna get you to leave a like on this video, press the subscribe button, and if you're in Bounce Gang, there's an entire war against you right now. I'm assembling the End Gang, I'm assembling the Stream Gang, and we are coming for Bounce Gang. What's Bounce Gang, you might say? They're the people that bounce away from videos, and they are the ultimate enemy of End Gang, the people that make it all the way to the end of the video. So, if you find yourself in Bounce Gang, all you gotta do is make it to the end of the video, become a member of End Gang, and everything is gonna be safe in your life. Okay, so for the story of Penis Man, we gotta travel back to the year 2020. Maybe even a little bit earlier, maybe like late 2019 to Tempe, Arizona, okay? Now, I didn't think that this is where this story was gonna take us. This is the most punk rock graffiti story I have ever heard, and we're going to Arizona for it, for this masked superhero of graffiti known as Penis Man. Now in late 2019, early 2020, Tempe, Arizona started to see all these Penis Man tags all over the place. Now we're talking crude, we're talking quick, and these tags start to get a reaction from the city. A lot of people are finding it funny because it is inherently funny, and then other people are up in arms, absolutely offended. They want this guy eradicated. They think that he's doing the most evil thing in the whole entire world. So without any further ado, we're gonna watch the hello video. So in this video, we got a masked guy covered head to toe in disguise. Hands are covered, full on jacket, can't even see the neck, and it looks like he has a penis mask on top of his head. Here he is demonstrating his hand style. This is how you're gonna know that this is the real Penis Man, right? Okay, so here it is. Here's the demonstration of the hand style. This is his hello video. Tempe, Arizona, I'm here to let you know that I'm here. But is this the Penis Man? I don't think that that really matters, because Penis Man is about to get up. Graffiti is all about writing. Graffiti artists don't like to be called artists because they're not artists. They're writers. They're writing their name on things. That's what it's about. Getting your name up on stuff. So in graffiti, the most important thing in the world is getting up. Well, you gotta have good hand style and you can't be a toy, all right? You gotta dedicate yourself to the craft. But then once you have a good hand style, it's about getting up, okay? And even though Penis Man's hand style is very crude and very sloppy, it works for the message. I'm Penis Man, you're Penis Man. Penis Man is for the people. Penis Man is making an impact. We gotta talk about what's going on in our city. And if graffiti is all about getting up, Penis Man got the fuck up. So even though you might just see this as like some sort of childish thing, from a graffiti standpoint, it's hitting all the marks. It's legible. It has style. It's sending a message, and it's also uniting a community. Maybe dividing a community at the end of it, but it is inarguable that community was united in this cause for a little bit of time.
Big night for fireworks and celebration, but also for graffiti.
Fireworks and celebration and graffiti. Let's go.
Sanctioned
Tempe,
art,
Arizona
ABC
sounds
15,
sick.
Zach Crenshaw joining us live. And Zach, one particular tagger has the attention right now of city leaders.
Yeah, it is someone who has struck this city a number of times over the past month, similar to this, and 40 times to be specific. And the tagging, well, it's something you'd expect to see in a middle school locker room. Take
40 times.
Tempe,
Middle school locker room.
Trains, joggers, skylines, and graffiti.
The goal is to get
to it within 24 to 48 hours. And in many cases, we're removing that graffiti within 2 to 3 hours.
No way. The goal is to get up.
Considering
2 to 3 hours buffing it out. Brutal.
300,000 incidents of graffiti in 2019.
It could be a
300,000 incidents of graffiti.
One tag showing up all over is Penis Man.
Oh, that's such a sick style, bro.
Light green.
In the last month alone,
about 40, plus or minus,
40
tags.
Not bad.
Responded
Not
to.
bad.
the moniker deemed explicit and provocative, painted on
at least
abandoned
one a
buildings,
night.
city dumpsters, old couches.
Incredible.
Traffic mast arm. This one was on a bridge. We've seen it on signs.
Look,
there's some people
for
of
Penis
course,
Man.
that think it's funny, and then there's other people that are sensitive to the issue and want it removed immediately.
Emma Renz
Gross.
has seen it
Gross.
herself.
It was like on the side of the road.
She wasn't concerned about her, though.
And I see my little siblings reading it. You know, I just think
We
it's
would
not
hate the
very
little.
appropriate.
But
Think about the
boyfriend Brady,
kids.
for me, I feel like
think
it's okay.
about
I think
the
it's funny,
kids.
but for the whole
kids
city,
can't
I think
see.
it's probably
Yeah.
good they're getting rid of it.
This guy
There's
knows
street
what's up.
art,
It's
and then
pretty
there's just
funny.
not being obnoxious, and I think that's what that guy's doing.
The
Being
city of Tempe
obnoxious?
says
What do you
they
mean?
hope to catch the crass culprit.
It could
The
be
crass
as
culprit.
small as a misdemeanor or as large as a felony.
Until then,
Large as
they'll
a
keep
felony.
repainting.
That
and
is
hope the
absolutely
man or
wild.
woman behind the moniker moves on.
There's a lot of resources, time, and material that's being utilized to be able to abate the graffiti. So
I'll tell you, that's a waste of time. That's a waste of resources, aka money, that you're using from the city, using from the taxpayers to go catch this awesome, hilarious graffiti man. Penis Man is doing more good for your community than you could even handle.
yes, I would like to see this stopped.
You'd like to see this stopped, would you? Yeah, I'm sure you would. And that would lead to the arrest. That's right, they arrested Penis Man. And not only did they arrest the guy, they sent 25 heavily armed SWAT officers to catch him. Now apparently this guy was caught red-handed in video footage. And then the guy that they caught went onto Facebook and said this: "I just spent the last 24 hours in the Tempe and Phoenix police custody for spraying Penis Man. They raided my condo and vehicle and swarmed my entire complex in West Phoenix with 25 heavily armed SWAT officers and pointed a silenced assault rifle in my face." Now, I'm not sure who you think are the bad guys in this story, but it's probably the ones pointing the rifle at a guy's face, right? For writing things on walls? Are you kidding me? That seems like a little bit of overkill, nah? 25 heavily armed SWAT officers. And at the time, Penis Man didn't do an interview, but he did say on Facebook, "Anyone with any doubt who the bad guys are here, be certain it's the city of Tempe, the city of Phoenix, and the police forces valley-wide." Exactly. There is no excuse for pointing an AR-15 in the face of a non-violent offender. Yeah, non-violent. Sure, you might not like the words that he's using to write up on the wall. You might want the walls that he's getting up on to remain clean, okay? Buff it out, okay? Hand him with a little bit of a fine. But 25 SWAT officers, insane. He ended up catching 16 counts of aggravated criminal damage, 8 counts of criminal damage, 1 count of criminal trespassing in the first degree. But they wanted to throw the book at this guy. They wanted to slap him with felony charges. And while this guy was detained, they withheld medical assistance because he was having like a panic attack. There was all sorts of stuff that he required that they were like, "No way, Penis Man, you sit here and suffer," okay? But on the other hand, the cops that were interviewing him were said to be like genuine Penis Man fans. And even though at the time of the arrest, there was no official interview done with Penis Man, he did eventually do an interview with the Phoenix New Times. And in this video, he reveals that he's not the original Penis Man. He is indeed just a copycat. He went on to say, "I'm not the original. There are hundreds with very distinctively different handwriting." He just thought it was a good message. I'm Penis Man, you're Penis Man, penis them, penis they, penis everyone. And all those counts that I just mentioned, they wanted them to be felony accounts after he got the historic flour mill. Once he got the flour mill, they were like, all bets are off. Worst felon in city history. But that leads us to the sentence. What did this guy actually get slapped with? Well, when this case made it to the courts, it seems like the judge was maybe huffing a little bit less copium than the entire community. They're like, okay, well, we'll give this guy 3 years supervised probation. And the cops are like, yeah, and $8,000, please. Like, we need to fix all the damage that he did. So he got slapped with an $8,000 fine as well. But no felony charges. He's just gonna check in with a probation officer and be like, no, haven't written on any walls recently. Ridiculous. But being on probation does kind of suck. It does limit other things that you can do. And if you're caught doing things while on probation that wouldn't be normally a bad thing or normally that big of a deal, if you're on probation, it could be considered a bad deal. At the end of the day, no felony charges and no jail time for writing things on walls, even the precious flour mill. Now, if you think I'm gonna show you the guy's face, it's out there if you want to find it. But I gotta uphold the principles, the rules of graffiti, and you're not gonna know this guy's actual face unless you go look for it yourself. And you're not even gonna be that satisfied because this is a copycat Penis Man. This isn't the original dude anyway. So for Penis Man and for Dan Frampton, all one word, the O's a zero, I would like to thank you very much for making it into the end gang. You no longer have to worry about being in the worst gang ever. Nobody's after your head. Nobody's gonna ridicule you with basketball emojis down there because you're an end gang. I appreciate you very much. Like the video, hit subscribe, and until my next upload, watch this other upload. Okay, bye for now.